Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Dyandra Azzahra Devanya Goesvi from Sociolinguistics class. And today I would like to do my reading report for topic word Englishes. So, word Englishes based on mastery and math books. It is like English is not just one language, but a family of many different varieties spoken around the globe. So imagine you, for example, like you are in a room with people from all over the world, like New Zealand, Korea, Indonesia, Singapore. Everyone speaks English, but their English sounds different. So based on Metro and Maths books, it is like English is not one size fits all. So English is spoken differently in different countries and regions. So there are classic first language, which we can say L1, varieties like British, and American English. There are also second language, we call it L2, varieties like Indian English, Kenyan English, and Singaporean English. And then there are English-based pidgins and creoles such as Jamaican Creole. So what is the differences between Word Englishes and New Englishes? So Word Englishes refers to all the varieties of English spoken outside the main native. It is like refers to all the varieties of English spoken outside the main native speaking countries like the UK and the USA. Meanwhile, the New Englishes is a term master embed used for examples for Englishes that developed in places where English became an important second language, especially in former British colonies. And then they use English language complex as a big umbrella term for all these varieties. For examples, in Indian English, I am having a doubt, meaning I have a question, which is different from standard British or American English. In another country like Singaporean English, or we call it Singlish, can or not, meaning is it possible? So why does this matter? So these varieties have their own rules and are shaped by local languages and cultures. So it is different because of their cultures and affected by their local languages. So mastery and bad show that these are not wrong or bad English, but real living forms of the language. So how did this happen? English spread around the world through colonization, trade, and globalization. So that's why it can be happen. So in each place, English mixed with local languages, creating a new forms like I have talked before, the Indian English and the Singlish. So Mastery and Best book teaches us that English is not just one language, but many. Each English reflects the history and the culture of its speakers. When you hear someone speak English differently, remember they are using their own variety of word Englishes, and that is something to celebrate. We have mentioned before that word Englishes uh, can be happen because of colonization. So it could be happen because of the language contact and change. So where English speakers and local population populations interacted a lot, English changed more, adopting new words, sounds, and grammar from local languages. So where there was less contact, changes were smaller, mostly limited to borrowing local words for things like plants, animals, or cultural items. For examples, in American English, settler colony mixed British dialects, borrowed words like moose from indigenous languages. In the Indian English, there's an exploitation colony back then, and uh, uh, English used as a second language, influenced by local languages. For example, like prepone for rescheduling earlier. So colonization created many different Englishes by bringing English into contact with new people and languages, leading to the rich diversity of English varieties we see around the world today. So that's all from me. Thank you.